Brothers and sisters, Jack Talcott here again. I help people learn to live their lives without fear. And this is the next in the series of self-improvement. And while I am an activist, I didn't lie. I mean, the reason I'm doing these videos is to try and change this world. So we're going to address, to include one topic and not include everything is, it's like our healthcare industry. It's treating symptoms. So let's look at the problems. In the last video, I gave you some ideas of goals that I use for meditation, some explanations of what meditation is. At least if you know what we're trying to achieve, then maybe what I'm saying makes a little more sense. So if you missed that, go back and check out the last video, please. So in this society, let me back up. We're going to segue, and what I was talking about there is we're going to cover a lot of things. I've broken life down into 3 simple rules. Know who you are, do what is right, and be what you're intended to be. Now those sound simple, and like I said in the other video, it really is simple. Convincing your mind that it is simple is sometimes difficult. So just open your mind and say, what if? What if it is this simple, and what if it's really this easy? Because it is. So how do you live in the moment? How do you just be, and when you have to do so many things? The first thing is to know who you are. And you don't know who you are until you start going inside. And that's where we've been misled. That's where we've confused ourselves. We've been taught to only focus on what we see, what we believe. We only believe what we see. Well, if we take that mindset and you apply it to our lives, all that we see is our past. All that we see is our external circumstances. And so if you're anything like me, I've floated through life, and I became a soldier, and they told me what to do, and they told me what to be, and I became the best soldier I knew how. And then same thing with car sales. And then same thing with alcoholic. I became what I was told it was, but those weren't me. And maybe where you're at, those aren't you. See, if we don't know who we are, we're going to float through life, and we're going to end up becoming what other people tell us to be. So how do you learn who you are? There's so many choices. It's crazy. Well, you can be anything that you want to be. You can be angry. You can be stuck. You can be happy. You can be lonely. You can be joyful. Life is choices, and so you can be whatever it is that you want to be. And anyone who tells you you can't, they don't know what you've seen. They don't know what you've done. Now be realistic, you can't judge a fish by how well it climbs a tree. So find the waters where you thrive in. Find what makes you survive, what gives you life. So, how do we do these things? How do we go through our day in this crazy, hectic society where we don't have time? Well, that's a choice. We choose our schedules, and if you're not choosing your schedule, then ask yourself why. What things are your priorities? Why are you doing the things that you're doing? Are you doing them because someone told you you have to? Or are you doing them because you want to? Are you being true to yourself? Are you being true to others? These are the things that are important. So, the idea of an active meditative mind is acceptance and having a focus on the now. Because if you're lost in the past, or you're thinking about a future argument, ask yourself why. Why are you planning on an argument in the head? If you know that there's going to be a difficult situation coming up in your day, ask yourself, Is that going to be a necessary interaction? And if it is a necessary interaction, what do I hope to accomplish by it? Does it have to be an argument? Does it have to be angry? No, it doesn't. You can make a choice. You can make a choice to go into it calm and collected. I try that. I don't always succeed, but I am human and we're always improving. We're at 5 minutes, so I'm going to cut it here. So, God bless, brothers and sisters. Namaste. Live without fear. As we improve ourselves, we're going to help the rest around us. God bless. Peace.